Hi, Sagittarius. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers, you're always welcome. Let's ask our spirit guides and angels what is going on around you, what's next in love, what's coming your way. Any feelings or thoughts of maybe someone on your mind. So let's see what our guides have for us. Let's call them in now. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages. What is it that you have for us? What is it that you need us to know? What is it that you want us to hear? I am listening for you now. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody new. What do we have for our Sag today? I have balance. I love it. I want balance in my life. For those of you that are looking for that partner, that it works, right? It doesn't work without balance. If you're walking on eggshells or you're holding back, if you just don't feel like yourself for some reason, okay? So I'm looking for balance. I'm looking for life balance. They're saying also like a work-life play balance. That is something that I'm constantly striving for. So I can't bring somebody into my energy that is going to, I don't know, make me feel like I'm not in control of keeping my life together in some way. You know, it's important. I have forgiveness. That came into me as you have a very loving heart and you're very tolerant of a lot of people and a lot of energy, and possibly more than most, okay? It's kind of like your secret weapon. It's a little bit of people don't see that side of you all the time, but it's always there. And it's this feeling of, I have more patience than you can imagine. And I am more understanding than you'll ever know. So that's a beautiful quality to have. And I have joy. Look at this. I like this intuitive eye kind of jumping out at me. Not only the sun, but the joy, my intuition is telling me that I'm headed in the right direction. I do feel forward movement. So if you've got somebody on your mind that you are wondering, is this going to, start to move forward? I do feel some kind of shift happening around a certain individual that could be on your mind. So let's keep going with that for a minute. I have passion. I feel like I've got something growing here. It feels like a burst of energy. I mean, that sounds a little cliche even to me, but energy comes into us in all different ways, doesn't it? Abundance. And I want to take a step back. It comes into us in a lot of different feelings because we're human. And so we have the ability to be happy, mad, sad, glad, joyful, angry, resentful, forgiving. So it was this burst of energy of joy and passion. Okay. So where is this burst of energy coming from? Okay. And it can come in out of nowhere. It can come in overnight. It can come in when you least expect it, but it will be joyful, and it will have this kind of bright light to it. So, wow. All right, let's go with this kind of wow factor happening around you today. So let's see what our cards are saying. I have a 7 of Swords. I have a Knight of Cups. I have a 2 of Swords. And I have a 4 of Swords. They shared with me, don't take it away, is how they said it to me. So you could be having fears along the lines of meeting the right one, opening your heart to somebody, and then them taking it away, that they are a ghoster, that they are a broken promises, that they you get things up and running, and then all of a sudden they decide that it's not what they want anymore. So don't take it away is how it came into me. So that's something that you either have experienced in the past or it's a fear. I have 1212 on the clock when I'm recording this, so we'll grab that angel number. I do enjoy this energy of opening my heart. Okay, I do feel like I have let down my guard. I have actually opened up my heart to this person. I don't want to go backwards. I don't want to go back again. So is back again being hurt? Is back again being alone? Okay, I think everybody fears that when they're in a relationship. Good, but I'm going to remind you that when Spirit removes someone from our life, Spirit will take somebody out of our life. They will, if it's not right for you. They will remove that person because they want you to keep going. They want, and then they'll pick you up and put you on a new path. They'll give you that chance to heal. They'll give you that chance to rest. And then they'll pick you up and put you on a new path for what it is that they really, really want. So right now they're saying this burst of energy, this new world cycle coming in, 10 of Wands, Judgment, and a 4 of Cups. I have to say that you've worked hard at knowing what you want. Don't throw that all away. Okay, you're a grown-up. You've had life lessons. You've had wounds. You've had broken hearts. You've had love. You've had, I mean, you know, you've had it all. What's the bottom of my deck? A Page of Wands, Page of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Look at how beautiful this is. I don't want you to lose hope, because this feels like, you know, your world is about to change, okay? That this is, you know, kind of this new beginning and childlike behavior and flirting. And they're saying we're both crushing, okay? So this is a I'm crushing on you and you're crushing on me. So we feel the same way. And the only thing that's holding back this union is this sense of, you know, please don't take it away. If it's good, it's not going to be taken away. If it's good, they're not going to walk away. If it's good, then they're going to want to stay and be in it as much, if not more than you, right? So sometimes we have to just kind of not overthink it and think that everything that's good is going to end. It doesn't work that way. Okay, there is that one person that comes into our lives that stays, and we continue to love. So we are crushing on each other. Okay, you know, definitely I'm crushing on you. So I'm gonna grab that. Spirit, can I have some initials? What is maybe you have somebody in mind? Let's just get some initials. We have a Q, B, I, K, N, G, F, O, W, Y. Let's get another one, S. Okay, so it could be somebody new coming in. It could be somebody that you have on your mind. Spirit, tell me about this connection, this shift. Tell me about how am I going to feel at home with this person. A pet. They're loyal. They're true. They don't expect too much from others. That's nice. They could have a dog. They could, you know, I love animals. That could be something that you have in common. You're both really big animal lovers, you know. So that could be something that's very important to both of you. But loyal and faithful. right? I mean, who doesn't have a dog that isn't loyal? I mean, they just love their owners, don't they? They just worship their owners. I have an owl. I have change, arrival. The arrival of an uninvited guest will alter your plans. So a little bit of unexpected at this time. So this could be a little bit of out of nowhere. This person comes in. Just remember, spirit knows better than we do who we're going to fall in love with and when. So you don't control that. And I have a piggy bank, wealth, true riches. Not greedy, okay, but somebody who's stable, has literally money in the bank, all right? Doesn't mean that, you know, whatever wealth they have, but they're not struggling, so that, you know, there's a sense of security around this person. There's a sense of they've got their act together. I have a bathtub. Letting go. Right. I mean, I think that for those of you that do still enjoy bubble baths, it is a time to reflect. It's a time to relax. It's a time to let go. It's a cleansing. So it's just a feeling of, you know, I've let a lot go to be ready for this. So I think that that's always important, you know, before we enter into a relationship. But let's see what else they want us to know about this connection. Okay, let's get this one. I have a moon energy, subconscious mind, the space between inner and outer worlds, an inner knowing, your high priestess. So your intuition is going to guide you with this particular connection. And it's going to be, maybe it's an immediate response to this energy, because we felt that burst of energy of joy and passion, and then we move into this kind of crushing energy. It could be that my intuition is giving me a green light all the way, and maybe you're looking for the red flags because you're so used to looking for the red flags, but the red flags aren't coming in, and you could be second guessing that, even like, nobody's perfect. How come there's no red flags? Well, there could be things that are imperfect, but there's not red flags that are going to hurt you, is what Spirit's showing you. I have an island, isolation, lonely, independent. I just want to say I've been alone for so long. I want to say it that way. But there is a part of me that says I can swim to that island and be with you. I can paddle a boat. I can charter a boat. I can fly there. So there's no reason that you have to be alone on that island anymore. You know, it just feels like that. Spirit, please share with me. I have a sight. I have a sudden, unexpected release, ripping off the Band-Aid. I'm going to say it more along the lines of something is revealed to you. Either you finally decide to step out of your comfort zone, you finally decide to give somebody a chance, that you let go of trying to get all the answers before you've even started. That you haven't even gone on a date with this person, and you want to know if this is the person you're going to end up with and marry someday. Okay, you don't have those answers. So maybe you are willing to rip off the Band-Aid and kind of try a different way of healing, I guess, and moving forward. And I have a bear. Mama bear. You could be protecting your family. You could be a single mother, single father, and saying, well, whoever I bring into my energy affects my kids, so I have to be super careful. Absolutely. So you be that mama bear and protect yourself and your family, and you're strong, and nobody's going to cross that. Especially, I feel like all these green lights are coming in. So I do feel like you're doing both. You're being smart, and you're and you're opening at the same time. You can do both at the same time. I have a moose, powerful, independent, calm, cool, and collected, confident. I like the calm, cool, and collected energy, especially with that kind of piggy bank energy, because it was somebody who is rational, somebody who's living in the real world. They're not living in, when I win the lottery, my life will be happy. So this person probably has an amazing head on their shoulders, can put out fires, can solve problems. That could be something you're very attracted to. And I've got a diamond ring. Okay. Is this a next level promise? Is this someone who, I'm going to say someday, I'm just going to put it out there that this could be the person that someday it is a commitment. So we'll just say for now, we don't have enough information, but I'm just going to say like someday, with like this ring energy kind of question mark. Is this somebody that I'm going to, really end up with? That feels good, doesn't it? Spirit, can I have some final messages? Because I really like the energy in this reading today for you. Spirit, please share with me future loving messages, breaking free, forgiveness, your life path, your journey. This is yours. It's nobody else's. You are the only one who gets me and knows the real me. That tells me we'll be intimate. We'll get to know each other. Self-love, soul mission, passion, union, confidence. I love that feeling. A spiritual awakening. It's the beginning of a new love. And it does feel like a spiritual awakening when you do meet your person. It does feel like everything is heightened and you feel much more connected. I mean, it's a divine connection. So you could be entering into, just a beautiful, what you've been waiting for your whole life kind of energy, and a little bit of this is the one. Okay. And I did feel that right when I started this reading, I just felt like your energy was shifting. It just felt like we were moving forward from where you are today. If you feel like you're stagnant, you're not moving forward, everything's the same, nothing is ever happening. Your energy is shifting. Okay. So I am definitely going to put this out to the universe. What a beautiful reading for you today. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you are new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for your kind words, your comments. If you are interested in a private reading, I will put my link in the description below. You can head to my website directly, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.